Liza, looks like we got one of them.
Put it right between his eyes.
And we're gonna have us a little fun first.
He's getting closer. Kill him!
Don't be in such a hurry.
Kill him!
I said no, didn't I? Up here! Get down there. Get his rifle and his gun belt.
Right.
See if you got any grub.
Right.
Get off your horse. Throw away your gun belt.
What's this all about? What do you want?
Oh, hush up, white man. Don't move.
No, ma'am, I wasn't figured on it.
Just stay right where you are till my man comes down here.
Yeah, I was planning on doing just that, ma'am. That thing's got a hair trigger on it.
What'd they call you?
Hoss. Hoss Cartwright.
Hoss? That's a fitting name.
Yeah.
I think I'll hold on to you for a while.
No, we ain't!
Said we're hanging on to it. We're going back up on top, where we can see who's coming. Pass around that rock. Put your hands down. You're gonna need them to climb with. Bring that fine horse of his. Move, white man. You ain't butt started. Put your hands behind your back. Where's Solomon?
I don't know no Solomon.
You gonna learn. I ain't gonna be standing around for no fooling around out of you. Find any grub?
Yeah, canned stuff. Beans, peaches, shells. Money, too.
You're right on time. Me and Liza was thinking about eating old Claire there.
I ain't got no idea what you're talking about.
Pretty soon you're gonna be finding out.
I'm gonna fix us some grub. You want me to fix some for him, too?
No. Ain't gonna be living long enough. up on top and keep watch. You know what, Hoss? Be a pillow for your shoulder. What I was saying a while back is that I done caught myself a friend.
Look, I don't know nothing about what you're talking about. Who are you anyhow?
Oh, Buck Walter.
Now, Buck, none of this makes sense to me.
You know what? That there is the very same thing I told Solomon once.
Who is a Solomon?
Oh, making like you don't know. Second time you lied, white man. About time you met my friend.
What's in there?
Truth. Big old bull rattler. It's cold in these hills before sunup. They easy to catch when it's cold, can't hardly get out of their own way. Figure to catch me a whole mess of them. Wait till Solomon and this bunch ride to the bottom of the butte. Spill 'em on 'em. Scatter 'em. Those that live that long. Me, up here with a rifle. I'd have me a turkey shoot.
Why?
Where's Solomon?
I don't know.
Rattler gets hot, gets mean. Where's Solomon? How far back?
I don't know. I told you.
Pointing at you, Hoss. Looking to strike somebody, you the only one he see.
Why are you doing this? Why?
Truth getter. This here butte ain't close to no roads, no cattle trails, no nothing. Where you headed?
I was on my way home.
You lying.
I ain't.
Where you coming from?
Coming from Ledbetter.
Bull Rattler almost got away. I shot him. But I got something better. Got you.
You and that woman of yours. What's the matter with you anyhow?
Hard to tell which one of us is crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Makes a man wonder.
maybe we got cause.
Robbing a total stranger and sticking a rattlesnake on him?
Truth is, Hoss, we celebrating.
What?
Celebrating, you know, like when something good happens to you.
Yeah. Well, I ain't never had nothing like this happen to me before.
Yeah. 'Cause you ain't black.
Maybe. This Solomon. Is he after you? Is that why you're up here?
Hardly.
What's he after you for?
Kill us.
Well, looks like you'd be running instead of hanging around up here.
What my wife said. About 2 of us, riding and tying, one old horse. She about wore her feet to the bone. Down there on the flat, they'll kill us quick and easy. But up here, they've got to come through that narrow path. And I'll kill them all.
If they're the law, they'll just keep it coming. They'll get you. They may have to starve you out, but they'll get you.
Joe. Liza and me know we ain't gonna be leaving this butte. But before we go, we're gonna get everything white we can get a gun sight on with us. Our celebration.
Well,
Reading these tracks is nothing. You could do it as well as me.
I have. But you get paid $1 a day extra for tracking. So you tell me and earn your $1.
Buck's woman rode her horse into that bush.
She is Buck's wife, Liza. Liza Walter.
Wife, woman, what's the difference?
Ask your wife.
They've been walking a mile and riding a mile. Buck's walking 2 now and riding 1.
He's wearing shoes and she ain't. How far ahead are they?
How should I? They might be stopped over that ridge.
Would you? Figuring to get yourself killed, would you, stake out in the open?
No, but I ain't a murdering savage like that.
I know what you are. You are a man don't even like himself.
I married your sister. That's good sense.
I guess. But you still ain't earned your $1. How long ago would you say Buck left here?
7, 8 hours. Headed for Phantom Creek if he can find it.
You find it. Why he's circling north?
We could have had him by dark if we'd have rode harder.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill Buck. But I ain't never killed a woman before. I don't want to.
You're letting him get away.
No, I'll get him. I've just been letting the sun boil the juices out of him and the sand blister her feet, hoping that maybe he'll leave her and go on alone.
Yeah, hoping. That'll get you nothing.
No, that's Buck's wife with him. He's gonna have to show her he's the man that she thinks he is.
He did that when he killed young Ledbetter.
Man has to keep on going and showing his wife.
You got something else to worry about. Daddy Ledbetter's hired gun hand. Riding up our trail, wondering why you haven't done your job.
Yeah. Let him come.
This place sure hasn't changed.
There's nothing in this town to make horse a week late, that's for sure. I've seen livelier graveyards.
Something must have kept them.
Even the jail isn't doing any business.
And ask at the Cattlemen's Association. You must have stopped there.
I'll check with Annie Tolan down at the livery stable, and I'll try the restaurants.
All right.
If Boss ain't any one of those, the owner will sure remember him.
It's my fault that horse stayed in Ledbetter. I told him about that sorrel. As soon as he saw it, he had to have it.
It shouldn't take him 5 days to buy a horse.
It does if Dave Bent owns it.
When'd he leave?
Well, like I was telling you.
I told you to saddle my horse.
I did. He's in the stall.
We'll get him.
Oh, wait a minute, mister. I'm talking to the man.
I'll be right back, Joe.
You see, he knows me. I whistle, and he runs. Now, that should, tell you something.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to hear it.
Maybe.
Here you are. I'm sorry, Joe. He's Ledbetter's gun hand. He lives here. You don't.
Forget it. Like I was asking, when my brother leave?
Well, I was telling you. When you dicker with Bent, he tells you he's going to auction a horse as soon as a rich buyer comes in from Texas.
Yeah, but when did my brother leave?
When he bought the horse, day before yesterday.
Hello, Andy.
Hi, Ben.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
The horse was in town for 5 days.
I know. The hotel clerk just told me. Should like to know why.
Bought a horse.
You what?
Buying a horse?
We have a whole herd of horses back at the Ponderosa.
Not like this sorrel. I never seen a horse I wanted so much in my whole life.
It was a special horse. You got a birthday coming up, remember?
Oh, yeah, so I have. We should have met him on the road.
That road wanders to hit all the towns. There's more than one way to Virginia City. Why don't you ask Bent? He knows which road he took. Horse left him out there.
How do we get to Bent's place?
First road east, mile out of town.
We'll try there. Thank you, Andrew. See you later.
Bye.
Don't work too hard, huh?
Hey, what are you doing? Try that again and I'll break your head.
I'm thirsty.
I ain't wasting no water on you.
You'd let a human being die for nothing? I mean, would you?
Ain't for nothing.
Then what's it for?
I hate white people.
But why?
'Cause they mean.
Oh, there's meanness in everybody.
Ain't the same. It's y'all thinking that you're better. Acting like poor colored folks ain't got no feelings.
Well, maybe true with some white folks, maybe even most of them, but not with all of them, and that's for dang sure.
You see somebody being mistreated, and you don't do nothing to help them. How I'm gonna know you ain't with them? That's the way white folks is. That's why I hate them. All of them.
Yeah, well, what about you? You was just fixing to blow my head off.
We ain't got nothing to lose. We don't care no more.
And that don't make you no better than the rest of them, does it?
That's been the trouble. We've been trying to be better. But now Buck and me, we counting on being just like y'all.
It's obvious you gentlemen know fine horses when you see them. And you'll never see finer animals than those two. I own this establishment. Dave Bent. Davy to my friends.
Bent?
Davy, we heard a lot about a sorrel you had.
Oh, yes, that one. Beautiful horse, but sold. Now, these two. I'm selling them at auction.
As soon as a wealthy buyer from Texas comes in.
Mr. Bent, my name is Ben Cartwright. My son Hoss is the fellow that bought that sorrel from you. Now, what we'd like to know is when did he leave here and which direction did he take?
Left day before yesterday. Went by way of Phantom Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Good water there. Pleasant break and a weary ride. A little hard to find.
Well, we've been there. Thank you very much.
They coming?
No. But I found me a good seat up there. Got a feeling they ain't too far off. I think I'm gonna keep steady watch.
I'm thirsty, Buck.
Give him some water, honey.
I said no, and I meant it. I ain't giving him nothing.
I wasn't talking to you. I asked Buck.
Well, I miss Buck. And I said no.
You watch your horse now.
Them horses need some watering.
Be a waste. We ain't gonna be riding them. But do what you want.
Give them horses water before you would me?
Horses ain't wearied me none. White folks have. And I've had all I want out of you.
stay along.
Bring them on down. Water the horses and fill your canteens. Hey, you stay here. Rest for a while. I'll be back soon.
Where are you going?
Up there. Country turns rough now. Lots of buttes and canyons. Man on the run takes to the high ground. He wants us to come to him. And he'll take as many of us with him as he can.
You go wandering around there alone, you just might get yourself killed. Might lose your job, even.
I've been doing this job for a long time. I ain't never been killed yet.
You. Now, why ain't you tracking like you're supposed to?
Why don't you ask the sheriff he'll be back before long?
But you were his, deputy. Now, what's wrong with my asking you?
You got any questions about plans? You better ask Solomon.
Oh, I will. I surely will. But in the meantime, why don't you water my horse? Just make sure he don't drink any of that slime, huh?
Sure, horse. You water him.
I said water him. Now.
Hold it!
We'll settle this later, deputy.
Anytime, gunfighter.
I don't know who started it, and I don't want to. I'm telling you, I don't want no more of it. We'll move out in 10 minutes.
We got about 3 hours of daylight left. If we push, we can get to Phantom Creek before dark.
dozed off.
Stay here. He might double back. Don't let him sneak up on you.
To kill you. Get up now. We'll let bygones be bygones. Hoss? You gonna come easy? Make me work for you. You hear me, Hoss? I don't know about about you, Hoss. But I done run plumb out of time. You got 1 minute. Dead center. A wild shot like that. Luck run out.
Buck! Buck!
I told you to stay up there. Now go on, get, and keep watch.
Go on anytime you're ready.
Pick up your hat and come on.
Looks like that's where the shooting's coming from. Why don't you take a couple of men right around the other side, see if you can find out what it was all about.
You really think he can get down that side?
Unless he's half monkey. That cliff's steeper than a flagpole. But you can see the top from there. Go around the other side. We'll meet you up yonder.
Right.
Make it fast, Cal.
Why are you stalling? I mean, why don't we ride straight in and take them now?
You go ahead if you're in a hurry to die.
Then what are you going to do?
Gonna make camp where I can see that butte, where he can't put a bullet in us. Come dark, we'll find the trail he used going up. Come daylight, we'll be covering that trail. I'm hoping he'll run out of water and begin to sweat. Maybe he'll even surprise me and surrender.
Well, you should have taken him long before now. But this cat and mouse and that black buck is still alive. And you know something else? Daddy Ledbetter, he ain't gonna like this at all.
Why don't you ride back and tell him?
A lot of tracks around that water hole makes it hard to read. Here's some coffee.
Well, a lot of desert. It's the only water around.
Yeah, most of those tracks are fresh. I got a feeling that posse came through this way. Thanks.
You mean the Ledbetter posse?
Mm-hmm.
People on the run in the desert have to go to where the water is.
Is it Hawes, that posse, and the killer are somewhere up ahead?
Well, you're just guessing. Horses are tired. We're tired. You can't track in the dark, so why don't we have something to eat, get some rest, and we'll start out with the first light.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, do you, see anything?
Don't expect to. But I got ears. Buck tries to bring horses down that trail. They're gonna make plenty of noise. 2 horses went up to the butte. Buck and Liza got somebody else up there with them.
You could have met somebody on the trail. Stolen his horse and killed him.
No, we'd have found the body or the grave. I'm wondering, prisoner or friend? How much?
How much what?
Reward. What's Dad Ledbetter offering for Buck?
2,000. And he don't want no trial.
I'm listening.
For what?
The rest of it. Is that the price for one or both?
2,000. A piece.
I know it. You come charging up our trail like a cyclone wind, you're chasing money.
Sonny Ledbetter was a friend of mine. As a matter of fact, he was my best friend.
Sure. As much a friend as you ever had. And that ain't much. Come to think of it, you two had a lot in common.
You know, I am going to remember what you said, Sheriff. And one of these days, I'm going to make you regret having said it.
You do that. Nothing like hate to keep a man awake. You watch, I'm turning in.
They're sleeping. They wait till daylight, then they come.
Buck, I've been thinking about Hoss. Maybe we should let him go.
No, we're gonna need him.
For what?
Insurance. They think twice when they know we got a white man up here.
Buck, there's something I didn't tell you. Earlier, when he got away and you went after him, I was hoping you'd let him go.
You what?
You're gonna wake him up. It's crazy, and it doesn't make any sense.
Teach them they can't go messing around with colored folks all the time.
You so mean. How come you didn't kill him?
I didn't tell you. But he tricked the fool out of me. He blooded a hole in his shirt and tricked me into thinking he was dead.
Something as old as that?
He frilled up his possum. Anybody could have been fooled. I guess I better go back up on top.
Life ain't been too bad.
I ain't asleep, Lila.
You might as well be.
Ain't gonna do you no good to stay awake.
I got something bothering me about you and Buck. What'd he do, anyhow?
Done stood up and been a man.
But what'd he do to make that Solomon chase him? Why's he after him, anyhow?
Killed a white man who was breaking in on us.
Why'd he want to do that?
He wanted our farm. We wouldn't sell, so he was fixing to run us off. Done everything he could to scare us off. Poisoned our livestock. Burned our barn. With our son in it.
Your child?
My child.
Which way?
Over there.
You all right?
Pat! Pat, you out there?
I heard something falling from that butte up there. Couldn't tell what it was.
Thad, shooting stopped up there now. If he'd have won, he'd been out on that rim where we could see him crowing like a rooster.
You live?
Buck, you gotta get your wife down off this butte. Call down there to law and tell them you're gonna send her down. Go on.
She won't go.
You gotta make her go. If you don't want to get her killed.
Buck! Buck Walter!
I hear you, Solomon.
Give yourself up. Liza won't get hurt, and I'll guarantee you get to stand trial.
Too late. Got us a white man up here. Rich white man. You come for us, he gonna get killed.
That's only gonna make it worse. Now come on down.
Huh? How worse? You gonna hang me with 2 ropes? I sent Thad down. You sneak around the butte, you find him.
Howdy.
Howdy.
There's some shooting. There might be some trouble.
There he is. We got a prisoner treed. Solomon Budd, sheriff at Ledbetter.
Oh. Ben Cartwright, Virginia City. My son Joseph.
Hey, wait. Get him up on that butte, huh?
Yeah. It's gonna be kind of tough getting him down. He's got a prisoner up there with him.
That could be my son Hoss.
Could be. He's a white man. Trying to move out. Right up there.
It's the woman.
Liza Walter, Buck Walter's wife. Now, you can help, but you got to do exactly like I say. I'm going to scatter the posse out so they can see the top of the butte. You with them if you want to come along.
Now, we'll start now.
No, you're going to come with me. As soon as you get into position, I'll give the signal you begin firing, but don't hit the white man. I'll go up the trail. Cal, follow him.
Sheriff, I don't want to argue.
You are arguing.
Now, wait a minute. That woman up there.
She's got a rifle, ain't she?
Yeah.
She's liable to use it. Now, if you get her in your sights, you don't have to pull the trigger.
Look, you may be making things out worse than they really are, Buck. As long as you're still alive, there's a chance.
Ain't nobody hanging Buck Walter.
Buck, your son was killed. You killed the man that did that. Maybe you had a right to do that. You can't tell what a court's going to do. Liza, talk to him.
Can't tell him nothing he don't already know.
What about you?
I'm staying with my man. They're doing a lot of moving around down there, fixing to start something.
They're starting. Go on, Hoss. Get out of here.
Oh, man, you can't...
I'm done crawling. Life's for men who can live it. Reckon you got strength enough to get her off this butte?
Help me get her to my shoulder. I can make it.
Get out of here. Hoss? Fall down that butte with my wife and I'll kill you.
Come on down, Buck. Offer still stands. Gunfight here? Hanging there? What's the difference? Here, you ain't got a prayer. Ain't got one nohow. Last chance.
I got him.
You like yourself now? You go bury him.